So, do we have a way to defend against the Harrow Storms, or what?
The elixir should do what we need, provided neither Fen nor I made any miscalculations.
Yolen, don't be so negative. The elixir will work. You'll see. Oh, good. You're back. Mjolin and I have been discussing the various ways to turn what we've got into a protective elixir. I'm hesitant to get too excited, but I think we've figured out how to defend against the Harrow Storms.
Yo, how's it going?
The Grey Host uses an unstable mix of alchemy and sorcery to create the Harrow Storms. An arcane ritual and the Netherrealm will focus the power of each Harrow Storm through the prepared witch pikes. Ingenious, not fully exploitable.
Exploitable? How so?
We can use the refined brew as the basis of our elixir.
Well,
Now
I guess, yeah, that's a positive thing, I suppose. We can use the
same components to replicate the medallion's protective properties.
I would think it was really a positive thing. How can I help?
Svana's associates.
Play the Outer Worlds? Yeah, I've got it. I played it and beaten it. I'm gonna go back through and do another playthrough of it or two. I played the first DLC that came out for it.
I need you to acquire
really good stuff. The second one's supposed to be out. I don't know when. I think like the second big DLC campaign is supposed to be out sometime this spring, and then I think there's like a third one, or a final third one supposed to be out later this year, maybe like near October, November or something. I don't know. Arcade Secret Oil.
A holy ointment associated with a god that became popular due to imperial influence. It's used by the priests in the Hall of the Dead to provide protection against necromancy and the undead. We need that oil to create our elixir.
Goodbye. Well, I mean, you know, coffee's definitely a better and healthier alternative.
I'll meet you at the Hall of the Dead. Mog, put away the tankard and get the supplies Fen requires.
Yes, your royal ladiness.
Ladiness. Woman, you got some big feet. Anyways. It's kind of how I am when I burp sometimes. You just let it all out. Hang on a second. Noah's telling me to go out there, but I don't know. I'm just gonna follow through with this. Maybe there's like other cutscenes or something that may end up occurring. But yeah, Outer Worlds is really great. If you can get it, definitely get it. It's great. One of the things is that I mean, it was obviously made by Obsidian, which are like some masters of when it deals with RPGs. Yeah, I've streamed it before. I've got some streams on here of it. It's there is a lot of dialogue that's in it, but there's also different choices and things that you'll make, and I mean, you can get deeper into like the story and characters and whatnot in terms of like side content, and which I highly suggest doing, and also in terms of like different story and whatnot, you can just progress with the main story, but there's different choices and things you'll make that'll really determine how things will end up happening as time wears on throughout the story and with the characters and how you level up and stuff like that. So, oh, look at that. Crown lethal poison. I will stick that on my thingy and hit people with it. Yeah, let's taste that poison. Ordered it. Great. Lovely. You'll definitely get a lot out of it as far as I'm concerned. I sure as heck did. I tried to do everything in it that I could, but going back through and playing through it again with other choices made is definitely going to end up making things go differently for me. And depending on what type of character you want to play, for example, there's one of these things that you can do where if you end up lowering your intelligence for your character when you first start out to a certain point, there's a a new dialogue option that opens just for those with lower intelligence, and it's basically you sounding like a complete imbecile.
The High King issues orders, but all they do is lock away the afflicted. When will we strike back?
I mean, that's entirely up to you if you want to do that or not. Even if you ended up giving your character low intelligence, you don't necessarily have to choose the stupid answer. But I'm actually, the second playthrough that I'm doing right now, I got this like, disgusting woman. I made her look like a friggin' ape. And I think she's kind of buff. She's looking, but she basically looks like one of the friggin' SJW women nowadays, like a friggin' orc or something. And I'm making her basically a melee-based class, I believe. And I ended up putting lower intelligence on her, and I'm making her answer with the stupidest, unintelligent answer possible, because it'll relate for some really hilarious dialogue, which actually it already has.
What can I do
starting out.
Your Highness?
Listen to my friend, High Priest. We need to talk.
Yeah, definitely orcs. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Yeah, a cave woman. Basically, that's exactly what it was. I was making like a cave woman.
I'm
kind
surprised
of thing.
to see the princess.
I'm gonna see how she works out.
As you can see, the influx of refugees has made this place much more hectic than usual. Is there something I can do for Princess Svanna?
We need some of the arcade sacred oil.
Sacred oil? Strange.
Hey Raven, how's it going, man?
Second time today someone
How you doing?
Seeking Arcade's anointing balm. Sword Thane Athlet arrived.
They wanted to masturbate with the anointing balm.
Commanded our entire supply. How we're to consecrate the dead without it, I have no idea.
Why did High King Svagar want all of the sacred oil?
The Sword Thane wouldn't say. He just mentioned that the High King needed it to defend Solitude. I'm sorry I can't comply with the princess.
Well, happy late birthday, brother.
Things are hard enough that these refugees must take shelter here amongst the dead.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just have no words anymore, but still gonna keep fighting the good fight. Al Kabusi. What's a Kabusi? Al Kabusi. I guess I'm Kabusi too. Do you know where the Sword Thane took Arcade's sacred oil?
The Sword Thane took the oil to Castle Dower. That's where all the supplies for a siege are gathered during periods of strife. I pray that High King Svargrim receives the patience and wisdom required to see us through this crisis.
Tell me more about Castle Dower.
Solitude.
I sound like Arnold there for a second.
With the construction of Castle Dower.
Tell me more about Castle Dower.
The city.
Get to the chopper.
I tried to move the refugees there for safekeeping, but my request was denied. The High King has other plans, I suppose.
Goodbye. Okay. Well, I don't think I had ever been in here before, so I don't believe. But kind of, what the heck? Somebody went, oh! Somebody trip and fall? Kabusi means anything you wanted to mean. Well, that works for me. A word that means anything you wanted to mean. That always works out. Yeah. Oh, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. I agree. I don't think I'd ever have been down here from before. I don't believe so. If I had, I really don't remember it. Man, I'm glad I changed the camera in this to move it over where I'm in the middle. He just fell over. What the hell? I just walk up here and he falls over. My magnificence caused him to faint. In all of my bald glory. Which, I obviously have a helm on, but I got it hidden. Oh, it's not showing my helm needs to be repaired anymore. What's up with that? Maybe because I'm not in battles the only time it shows up? Where in the world did you hear that at?
My heart is heavy.
Wayne's World's party time and excellent. Those are great movies. Which that was also back when Saturday Night Live was actually funny. It's not funny nowadays. It's stupid. It's played out. It's ridiculous. Sporonic, which I never really watched anyway. I used to, but that was just like, whatever.
Sure thing. Our business is urgent. My friend will explain.
I haven't for a long while now, for years. But yeah, back in the 90s was when it was good.
I don't have time for the princess's proclivities right now. The High King...
Yeah, old Chris Farley. Sucks he passed away too soon.
Let me get back to it.
But then again, I mean, he did it to himself. He should have gotten help or something, man. I think he OD'd, so if that wouldn't happen, he'd still be alive today. Harper said you took all the sacred oil. The princess needs some of it. You greedy bastard!
The orders from the High King were clear. Stockpile the
Mad TV. Mad TV was good too. It absolutely was. There was sometimes I liked it more than Saturday Night Live.
What in Shore's name does the princess need with holy oil anyway?
For these nuts? There's an elixir that protects against harrow storms, but it requires the sacred oil.
Protection? Truly? The Herald already outnumber my soldiers, and more arrive every day. Still, giving you the oil would violate the High King's edict. Suppose if I happen to look the other way for a moment, I wouldn't notice if a flask disappears.
I understand. Yeah, you look that way.
A single flask? Then we'll have to make do. Let's get it back to...
Swordfane, why has work? I gave strict orders, yet my daughter freely enters the castle grounds. What do they want, Swordfane?
They,
We came to offer our assistance, Father. Swordfane, how can we help?
Athlet has everything well in hand, child. Despite your intentions, you would only hinder our efforts. Go!
Oh yeah, yeah he would.
Daughter or her wasteful underfoot.
Yeah, I saw a documentary based around him and what was up with him and how that happened, and I'm just like, man, it's so friggin' sad that even happened. Well, there's a deer hanging up on a thingy. Well, there's another blue thingy over here. Oh, it's gonna be a writ. A ritty writ. Oh, Raven, by the way, I talked to Heather yesterday, and she's up for us playing ESO, to all of us together this weekend. I'm not really sure which day it'll be, but she mentioned wanting to do so, so there is that.
My father's never been what I'd call a warm and caring parent. But this crisis has made him even more distant. Let's get this sacred oil to Fen. My father will certainly change his attitude once we present the protective elixir to him.
Why doesn't your father want us in Castle Tower?
He's trying to protect me. It's what he does. And leave me out. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault. I know Mother's death weighs on him. As does this entire crisis. That's why we have to help. This elixir is going to work. It has to.
But why seal off this old fortress?
It's not that unusual. Castle Dower is the most defensible part of the city. In the past, we'd gather the people inside the walls. Now my father is using the fortress to house the Herald. They need to go somewhere, right? Come on, let's go.
Goodbye. Hang on a second, folks. Trying to rearrange something at the moment. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I had saw a video dealing with that, like I don't know, some months ago. I mean, I don't know if it was real or not, but it kind of looked like it was, and the story behind it. Kangaroos will F you up, dude. They stand up, they look like friggin' jacked up boxers. Don't ever pick a fight with a kangaroo. Yeah, gamer girl. That's a very, very plain and blah name if there ever was one. Get creative, people. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that. Then again, the only way you'd ever really have to worry about dealing with kangaroos is if they escaped out of the zoo, at least in America.
Once it's ready, I'll test the elixir.
You never really have to worry about that if you went to Australia.
Ah, here they come.
At least to my knowledge.
You have the sacred
I never
oil?
heard of any kangaroos out in the wild around the U.S. But if there is, I definitely don't want to go near them.
Yes, a perfect fusion. It's ready to be tested. Come, let's talk.
People just walking through doors, phasing through stuff.
With the addition of the sacred oil, the elixir is complete.
They're like big teddy bears that will kill you.
To distribute
Exactly.
to the people of Western Skyrim, we need to test it. I'm confident of my work, but we're dealing with powerful forces here.
How do you plan to test the elixir?
We can't wait for the next Hera storm to strike. But what you and Svanna learned in Blackreach might help. You heard that Exarch Ulfra was testing Herostorm rituals in a place called the Undergrove. We'll go there and let Lyris drink the elixir.
Right. The Aldous mentioned the Undergrove is hidden in an ancient barrow.
During my explorations of Blackreach, I came across an ancient burial site. A place called the Midnight Barrow. This
Sounds like a
Undergrove
dance
must
club.
be inside those ruins. Once there, you and Svanna keep watch from a safe distance.
Kangaroo
While Lyris
stew.
steps into the
Ew.
storm.
That's nasty. I don't know. Can you eat kangaroo? I have no idea. That just, I don't know. So it's something that can stand up and look like it's like half animal, half human. Yeah. I don't know. Would that be like moderate cannibalism or something? I don't know. Anyways, I guess we'll go into the Midnight Barrel, the dance
From what
club.
I can tell, the Midnight Barrow sank into Blackreach in the distant past.
Of course, it's in
Somewhere its
Blackreach.
chambers, you'll
It
find the
freaking Blackreach.
The ruined barrow is in the Lightless Hollow, in the northwest portion of the cavern. We'll meet you there.
Couldn't stand it in Skyrim. Can't stand it in this one. Remind me, how are we going to test the elixir?
We're going to find an active Herostorm in the Undergrove. Or I'm going to attempt to replicate one in there.
I thought you
Then
said it
Lyris
touched her
drinks the
boob.
elixir, exposes herself to the dark magic, and we wait to see.
Unless
what
it double
happens.
touched her. I don't know. Sounds risky.
Very risky. But it's also our best chance to counter the Herostorms and fight back against the Grey Host. Either Lyris comes through fine, or she transforms into a Herod. Or a Hero Fiend. That's also a possibility.
Goodbye. Oh, it's another one? Well, man, those girls need to stop going around there around those animals so close. It's like, how stupid are you? Let me get really close to a wild animal that I'm probably not supposed to get close to and have it fondle me so I can sue the... Why in the blue hell are you going to sue the zoo? You're dealing with an animal. You can't sue the animal. The animal is an animal. I mean, you're the dumbass that decided to go and get as close as you did. I mean, maybe the zoo could try to put up some other protective measures or something like that, possibly, after this incident. But how in the world were they going to know you were going to be dumb enough to go and do something like that? People are just stupid nowadays, man. It's got to be something in the water. I don't know. I mean, yeah, of course, there was a lot of stupidity that happened all throughout history, but man, it's on just such a massive scale now. And honestly, I think that one of the reasons is because of the fact of technology also amplifies that and puts it in such a spotlight, and it's terrible. Well, especially when it boils down to social media. Stupidity is astoundingly high across said thing. They call them... If I ran the zoo, I would sit there and tell the lady we cannot be held responsible if the monkey decided to touch you inappropriately. You're the idiot that got so close. Man, this is so weird. All these player characters are showing up black in this. Every time I get up close to them. That's racist! That's racist! It's so racist! Whatever. Somebody came in and then left. They probably got tired of they probably came in at a bad time hearing me do a whiny voice like, I ain't listening to this guy. The hell with him. The hell with you too, but thanks for the thanks for the view. Harvest Runestone. No, yeah, I know. Well, I might as well do this considering I'm walking through this area, at least, I suppose. I put the bags away and the monkey wouldn't care. Exactly. Oh my god. Friggin' inventory. Hell with it, get rid of it. Wish you could just drop it, but no, you gotta destroy it. I'm not doing this. I'm sick of this godforsaken crafting crap. I want to go kill stuff. Where is it? I just got it while it was there. I'll just do it later if I'm around there. Let's see. Well, there's Dragonholm. I forgot all about that. What the hell? We'll go there. We'll go and do that first before we do anything else. Oh my gosh. There's one of them. It's an anus in the sky. Anuses in the sky. Well, I didn't want to do that, so... Move! Why are you letting some sticks block your path? Oh, good, man. Yeah, it'll be some good time away. Away from people, away from folks. Chilling out. Farting and belching and stretching out. This'll scare the fish away if you let out a monstrous wild storm out. Dragonholm. Dragonhole. Apple basket. Your mom's an apple basket. Oh, it's a delve. Well, that would make sense now, wouldn't it? Phones on the car on the fishing trip. Fished off a dock. Listen to nothing but music. Well, yeah, that's understandable. You don't have to worry about dealing with the ways of the world for a while.
Where are those lovely legs of yours, darling? My belongings won't find themselves.
Oh, shut up. Stupid soul trapped in a doll. Where are we going? Where? Ooh, that's a thing over there. Anus in disguise. I'm just an anus in disguise. So I guess, in other words, assholes in disguise. You're just an asshole in disguise. Fish can't hear that well underwater. Can they even hear? Or do they like pick up on stuff? Air Atriarch.
Keep your wits about you. These cultists will flay you alive if you don't strike fast.
Wow, why don't you tell me something I don't know? Oh god, it's another player. Hello, other player. Bye, other player. I'm farting. Because that thing kept going boom boom.
Our ancestors prospered within these walls.
And now you're about to die within these walls. Space Lord, mother. That's right, you go to hell and die. I would think maybe vibration. Probably. Who in the world walks around saying that, especially with people who you're associated with in this? Glory of the Dragon Cult. You already know you're in the Dragon Cult. Hello, owl. I'm gonna stab you in the bahunkus. Stabby, stabby, stab you from way far away. Hello, person.
Fan out!
Hookin', flockin', flukin', dukin'. Raspy Deutsch strudel. Yeah, I am a bearded lady. What are you doing, dude? I was trying to like healing at the same time, or what the hell that was. Excuse me. Yeah, that's true. I mean, she is right about that. I was gonna say that, but ooh, person. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. Hello, cat. I like a cat, anyways. But, well, I made a little bit of progress in Bravely Default 2 today, which I'm glad of. I got another asterisk, which is another job class for one of my characters to change into. And made a little bit more progress in the story, leveled up a little bit more. Little bit more. So.
The cold summoning ground. If I were a dragon, I'd be wholly unimpressed.
I can't wait till you become a person again. That way I can slap you. Skidamarinky dinky dink, skidamarinky doo.
My knife!
I hate
stuck it
you.
in the neck of a few cultists before they... It's
Overwhelmed
really a
me.
shame that all this beautiful scenery is wasted on these fools.
Maybe she might have said something before she ended up saying that, but oh well. I guess I made an oopsie boopsie. Dee 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 dee. So I guess I'll go this way, and then go this way. I wonder if there's anything up here. Oh, there's an enemy up there, I see. I'll go this way. Oh my! There's another player over here, otherwise they wouldn't be chasing over that way. You go ahead and you keep them busy. Keep them busy!
To share a place with the draw.
I wish you'd shut up. I think you already said that like 3 times already. Yeah. Oh. Hello, person. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. Oh my god, I thought that was a glitch at first. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely like your ugly ass mama.
Dragon cult.
I need to get rid of some of this crap. I don't want to think about this right now. Just get rid of it all. Yeah, I know I could go through and be like, well, spell down, weapon down. Spell damage, weapon damage. But this is 9, and this is 14. But it's showing me.
This place is cool.
This place is cold. Wow, what was your first inclination that that was the case? The fact that there's snow everywhere, maybe? Go first person. Let's see if it still attacks like every time. Well, I guess it does. This actually kind of helps a lot better with the process of utilizing range-based weapons. I shot you in the bunghole. Well, that just sucked monkey nuts. Just got happy that no snow. Hello. Ooh, a thingy to do a thingy with. You learned how to make a friggin' bottle. Oh, ain't that just peachy? Where's this thingy at? It's down here. Hello. No. Oh, you just happened to show up here. She's gonna blow. Sell to merchant for gold. I love how Crash Bandicoot is looking at Elder Scrolls. Yeah, I thought that was always funny how they did that. He's always looking over at you and what you're doing. Crash Bandicoot. Well, I do have the remade trilogy, but I also want to get the new game as well. But I'm waiting until it gets like, I don't know, $20 or something, probably, because the least that I've seen it, I think, is like 30 at the most. So I like games like that, but yeah, you gotta figure where your price points are in terms of what you want to spend. So I'm just like, especially given the fact that even because there being 2 different difficulty modes, even playing on the easiest one is still gonna make you go, ugh.
I almost pity this dragon coach. I wonder if they know they're just set ugly little limitations.
What the hell? That's what happens after you eat Taco Bell. Well, yeah. Yeah, they put it on all platforms now, but, well, no, they still put it on platforms. I think, I can't remember, I can't keep up with gaming news, but friggin' Neil Cuckman can eat a dick. The only thing that I liked out of Last of Us 2 was just exploring a destroyed, dilapidated world. I played it just to get trophies and just to kill stuff. That was it. I didn't give a shit about the story. I didn't give a shit about the characters. And the only character that I did care about, well, no spoilers here, even though it's been widely said all across the internet. Yeah, that was, yeah. Screw that. Honestly, man, that game went on for way too long, too. They just put some filler into that game. Like, oh, we're going to put it on 2 discs. We're going to have an install one, and we're going to have a play one, and we're going to make it just as long as the first one. And it was, like, aggravating me, because I just wanted it to end. It just seemed like it was repeating the same shit. Well, this girl is on fire. Are we done here? We're not done here. That's kind of annoying me a little bit. I can't really... Sir, you are spewing out many things. Are we done? Maybe? His legs are just standing there. That's funny. Better Joel than Pedro Pascal. Can't see him as Joel. I can't see him as Joel either. You know why? Because Joel's white. I mean, Jesus. It's like...
Smells like death in here. Or is that your pick?
I mean, at first I think they actually want to get a black guy to play as Joel. I'm like, why? And then they go and end up getting a Hispanic dude to play as Joel, and I'm like, why? I mean, in the game, if he was actually Hispanic or he was actually black, then that would make sense. It does not make sense for this, and I don't give a shit about the show either. Honestly, I don't. Just like I'm probably not going to give a shit about the Lord of the Rings TV show, because if they start trying to make it like another Game of Thrones and injecting all this sex and nudity and filler shit in it, then I'm not going to care. Especially given the fact that they're probably going to end up trying to be with diversity inside of it and go and just completely screw up anything that Tolkien tried to put out in the first place. I was telling myself, I was like, you know what, Tolkien's rolling over in his grave if that were to happen. Not saying that it would, not knowing if it would until it actually comes out, but when it does, it's just going to be like, dude, you can't leave well enough alone. But they did end up getting the little girl who played as what's her face in Game of Thrones to be as Ellie in this. I'm not trying to be mean towards that little girl, but considering Ellie looks like a butch guy, I guess they got a good girl to play her part. Ellie in the game is ugly, dude. I'd heard some talk about it going and being like, I think it was supposed to take place like, when was it? I don't know if it's supposed to take like many years after Lord of the Rings or many years before Lord. I can't remember. I don't know. Charlize Theron's a bitch. That woman's a piece of shit. Especially some of the articles and things that I've read about her. Fuck her. How's my inventory? Oh, I gotta take it out of there. This really still doesn't. No, I'll still that. Ellen Page has a huge ass forehead. You could land a friggin' helicopter on her forehead. No. I will not do that. I think it's like the most fun I believe like I've had with the MMOs since World of Warcraft. And World of Warcraft is, well, that was then and this is now. I haven't played World of Warcraft in years. Quit doing your flippy dippies. And the thing that sucks is that, considering I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings movies and also a big fan of the Hobbit movies, I've listened to an unabridged audiobook version of the Hobbit. Not of Lord of the Rings, but I want to. It's gonna piss me off if I know they ended up doing that. Basically just shitting on Tolkien's name. I'm not gonna give a damn. I mean, if there's anything in life that you should really, really be very, dead set, damn it, dead set, with trying to know whether or not you want to have anything to do with it. It's entertainment, because entertainment is exactly what it is, just entertainment. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just like one of my friends is so sick and tired of the putrid, pus-filled oil that Hollywood puts out nowadays, that he just thinks it's like 20th century movies and entertainment. He watches some newer ones, but you know, it has to be very light on its. He just doesn't want to deal with any of the friggin' politics in them. Doesn't make it fun. Doesn't make it imaginative or inventive or nothing like that. Which, I mean, I don't blame him. Yeah, it's like Naughty Dog. As I mean, look at the woman that Ellie is with too. She looks just as damn ugly. I mean, yeah, people are gonna be like, "Oh well, it's the apocalypse. They aren't gonna look pretty." No, I've seen throughout my life. I've seen many women who were attractive without makeup, and y'all just Naughty Dog just willingly did that because they want to make these women look butch. It's like, screw having beautiful women. We don't want beautiful women. We want to have ugly, butch, orc-looking women. I'm like, well, the hell with your product then. I'm not going to want to watch it or play it. Oh my Jesus in heaven. This is a bad idea. I should not have came here on my own. That's probably exactly what I should have done. Either that or maybe I shouldn't stand in the... Oh my God. Damn it. I hate the freaking ultimate in this game, man. It takes forever. I pressed it like multiple times and it doesn't go through like I want it to. Of course, the main thing I want to get, it doesn't give me. I need to go get rid of some of this crap. Let's see if I can even wear those. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I agree. That's gonna drop my health and health recovery down. This is 14. These are 9. Armor's still higher. Well, of course, this light one's. Yeah! Oh, hey. I got a joke for you. Ted Cruz said that this is CPAC, like, whenever it was, what, like a week ago? He said, how many liberals does it take to screw in a light bulb? That's not funny! That's the joke. That's not funny. It's freaking hilarious. Yes, it is funny, and I'm gonna laugh in your face about it. Let's see. Check all the things, considering that this was a boss. I hope to God he doesn't respawn while I'm over here trying to check out some things. That's one thing about World of Warcraft that I hated, was like, some of the areas you would go to and some of the enemies you would fight would, like, you'd be trying to explore after you killed them, and they would respawn so fast. Yeah, it's just like this meme that I saw yesterday. A friend of mine posted. It was two different pictures. One of them had a woman on it. It said, "This is my generation. I am woman, hear me roar." And then it said, "This is your generation." I think it said something like, "I don't know what I am," or "I don't know who I am," or something like that. And it had like a dude with like half of his regular face and the other half had makeup on it. I'm like, how can you not know? Look down, dumbass. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, I think there's enemies out here. Or no, these are already down. Or was it? No, wait, this is probably another player that went through here.
I can practically feel the blood flowing in my veins. I'm tingling.
That's not the blood flowing through your veins, baby. Hey, baby. Yeah, that's true. Just like Twisted Sister. Twisted Sister didn't go out there trying to look pretty. They went out there trying to look like evil psychos or something, which was cool with me because I thought it was great. It's funny because they want to look twisted and nuts like they do. There's a big difference between doing it for shock value and then doing it like, "Well, this is who I am." No, it's not. It's not. Just like I ended up hearing a story yesterday about a girl who she ended up basically doing that whole transgender crap, like when she was in high school or when she got out of high school or college or something, and then she immediately regretted it later down the line. I'm like, yeah, no shit. You know why? Because your biology says you're female.
You did it. Oh, it feels so good to be back.
You can't change that. You want to talk about science? There you go.
A beating heart. It would truly have been a shame to keep all of this beauty locked away in a silly doll for eternity.
Woman, you're old.
I owe you a great debt.
What just happened?
I wouldn't think too hard about it if I were you. This kind of magic is often more palatable when not dissected. The long and short of it is that it worked, and you've restored me to my true self.
So the spell is broken for good?
Yes, darling.
Dragonholm helm. Well, hope to God that gives me some extra armor.
My enviable body is restored. I'm so sorry, excuse for cultists no longer have a hold of me. Please, take this. It's not every hero that stops to help a talking dog. You've more than earned our reward.
Oh, for God's sakes. I need to go throw some of this crap somewhere. Wait a minute.
I can't tell you how exhilarating it is. Yes.
Okay. Oh shit.
First,
Oops.
I'm going to make the bastards who did it to me pay. Then
I went too fast there.
A long, hot bath. Stuff myself on sweets and meat, and then perhaps find someone to warm my bed.
You're a whore, and you're gonna be a fat whore. What was it like being a doll?
Humiliating. Reduced to a child's plaything. I never thought I'd sink so low. Oh, and dreadfully boring, too. All I could do was stare at the wall and think about how much I hated it. And there were so many itches I could not scratch.
Do you think the dragon cult is a threat?
Certainly not after what you've done to them here. They'd be licking their wounds for months if I didn't intend to make sure none of the remaining survive. The time of the dragon coat is long over. They should be
Yep, you're a woman.
reminding them.
You're definitely a woman. Will you tell me who you really are now?
Fine. Think of me as a powerful, stunningly beautiful enforcer of justice. I see evil in the world, and I eradicate it as I see fit. My methods could be viewed as unsavory by some, but perhaps the same could be said of you.
Goodbye. Alright. Oh, fart. I don't know how I got confused there with that. Ooh! Let's, I'm gonna, turn my thingy off here. What was it? Is it interface? No. Where the heck is it? Why can't I just do this? Where is it where you turn the helm back on? That's polymorph helm.
For the glory of the dragon cult.
Oh, shut up. I know it's on audio. Duh. I really must be going over it or something. Would it be in this at all? See, this is stupid. They should just give you an option to friggin' click on it if you want it on or off, man. I don't know where the fuck it is. Oh. Oh, fuck it. I don't care about it right now. Let's look it up later. Whew. And I'm never hiding my helm again. Once I get it back on again. We. Alright. Well, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now, because, gotta go to work in a few hours, couple hours, whatever. I'm going to get a little something to eat, chill out, watch something. I'll be back again streaming tomorrow. Probably will be this again. I don't know. And you never know, sometimes I have a tendency to maybe do a random late night stream very briefly. But anyways, see you, Mr. Raven. Thank you for coming in, all that lovely stuff into the live stream, and so on and so forth. And you have a lovely day as well. And appreciate everybody else coming out of the stream and checking out the archive version. And I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later, taters. I shall return. Because Lord knows I don't want to stop playing this. SC2K, greetings and salutations to you too, sir. But I'm going to be ending the stream now. sorry you missed out on it, but I'm ending the stream. I'm going to chill out for a bit before I head into work. Dang, never mind, bye. Love you too, brother. Anyways, but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at some point. Maybe even later on tonight. Don't know. But yeah, so appreciate you coming in too, man, even though it was for a few moments. But yeah, I'll return, and I'll end this like I always do. Later, taters. Lord knows I don't want to stop playing it, but that's life, because that's Adulting 101.